Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Chicago Bears. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Soldier Field. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing right away is Williams. And incomplete to open things up. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Milton. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go quickly here out to Moore. Now 2nd and 9.
At the 32-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. Just keeping the play alive. Out to opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw is Williams. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Santos to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again, they turn to 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 35 yards. And the Browns are back within a score. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Bears 14, Browns 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2, both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Touchdown, Chicago! Isaiah Pacheco doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play that time for Cleveland. 54 yards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Rattler, Cup 19, Cup 19, Warrior 70. Ready.
To throw is Milton. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jenkins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taking it about the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Here's Williams. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time, we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Now Milton. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, Williams. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air, Williams. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Williams going to look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears have taken the lead.
28, Browns 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down, Browns.
No, Rick, Purple 80.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 6.
Panthers. Gotta be lying. Go.
They run with Ford. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Milton. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, down. 6, alert, alert.
A run, it's Judkins. And he stopped immediately there. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Cup 19 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. To throw, it's Milton. Throw left side, he's got Tillman. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman from 10 yards out. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden as the first half is winding down. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
They'll line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Let's go. That's Panther 11. Panther Viking 18. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Milton. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The 50-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Now to the sideline, and Kmet has it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Browns drive about to get started. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On the ground, it's Ford. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tyree Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. 3rd and 12. Here's Pacheco once again. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion to about the 35, second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown, Bears! Luther Burden, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bears add 6 to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Bears 42, Browns 27. Santos to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They will start this drive with Ford. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Operating from the gun, Milton. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now, glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Back to throw. Williams. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Here's Williams. Finds Kmet on the quick slant. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, 41 yards. And the Bears take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Santos with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Third down and 13. Tillman motions to the left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Let's go now. 19, shot, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. There we go now as they will again try for 2. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He takes this for about 6, down inside the 40.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Isaiah Pacheco. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th-quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now they'll shift things around.
Hawk 70. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Steady.
Off the play fake. Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. An audible here to get a new look.
Mustang 19. Seven Pirates.
Here we go on 4th down. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cole Kmet, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
This is Ford. And even 100 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
19 right, Dragon 60. Ready.
Off play action. Milton. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 1 yard, and now no yards have them looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bears, the final 3 weeks are going to tell the story as they move to 9-5 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.